everybody, this is Marie and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot. Today we are going to take a look, a pulse if you would say, on the financial system or the banking system, right? Now, before we dive any further, for those interested, today I'm going to be using the Robin Hood Tarot deck. Pretty cool deck. I think that is so fitting. If you know the story of Robin Hood and money. Just to give like a quick rundown, a few weeks ago, we've heard the news of Citizen Bank went down, and that they quickly, the federal government quickly stepped in to take it over. And I'm sure of a lot of people have heard of discrepancies that had occurred with Citibank, Bank of America, along with other banks with their payroll or direct deposit system, the ACH system that process payroll or process direct deposit. A lot of people were having issues, and I think for over a week, some of them were still having issues. And I mean, if you are one of these people that are affected, please comment below, because I would like to know if there has been a resolution. I want to assume that there has been, because things shouldn't be taking this long to be resolved. But basically, we're seeing breakdown of the financial system. Now, if you guys were paying attention, or if you guys have been with my channel for this long, I think many of you may have seen the video that I've done with the Silicon Valley Bank. And one of the questions that we asked back then in May, what to expect in the next 6 months, and the cards were adamant that things were going to be it's going to be like a nosedive. And sure and behold, it's not even December yet. We have seen another nosedive with Citizen Bank, along with other banks that's showing irregularities, right? So a lot of people are getting nervous with good reason. And I wanted to take a look, to take a pulse and see what to expect in the next 6 months or so. Because we've seen things have deteriorated from Silicon Valley Bank to now. And the card has mentioned as much, right, that during this period of time, things were going to get crazier. So let's get a pulse and see from now to, May? May or April? Let's see what the cards have to share, right? Let's see what to expect in terms of the banking system, because people who have a lot of people who are preppers, who have known about following the 17 letter of the alphabet, or following Road to Ruda with Bex Beard. I know I'm butchering his name, but I know his website is called Road to Ruda, where he's like an expert in economy and commodity and financial system in general. He's a big advocate about getting gold or silver in your arsenal as a way to fight against inflation, because the money is losing value. So I hope, if you are in my channel, if you've been following me, I hope that you have weathered the storm and tried to get as much stock up on your gold and silver. And if you've not, I hope that you've considered getting it. But let's get a pulse and see for the next 6 months what to expect, what the banking system is gonna look like, right? Because it looks like the dominoes are falling left and right, and people are not really talking about it as much. I guess they don't want people to panic, but there is something there, right? So the next 6 months, what is the banking system is going to look like? I guess for us, for the general public, the calculation. What is the banking system is going to look like? For us in the next 6 months. So we're going to use the Kachina spread. So the first card is the Ace of Pentacle, which is new beginning, new opportunity, new system, right? The Devil. The Devil situation. This is a major arcana, which is interesting. Wheel of Fortune. In the past, again, another major arcana. Recent past. So there has been a change of fortune. A Knight of Wands. So it's a movement card, pretty fast moving. And usually my Knight of Wands is my good guys, military. And it's in the present, which is so interesting, right? Eight of Swords. So your Ace of Swords can be bondage, can be stuck, can be, you know, a hold up of sort as potential outcome. And usually swords is very harsh, is very uncomfortable. The Moon card as clarification. And the Eight of Wands as movement, right? Fast moving as another clarification. So we ask the card, what's the banking system is going to look like for us in the next 6 months. So it looks like, okay, there's different ways to start here, but let's start with the first one with Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is new beginning, is new opportunity, is new banking or new money system backed by gold. Because every time that you see Pentacle, is real, is tangible, it's substantial, and it's legit. Because I'm pretty sure, as if you don't know already, the fiat dollar is monopoly money. It's worth nothing. People have assigned, the globalists have assigned value to it, but it's not backed by anything. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by silver, since, and this has occurred since President Nixon a time. He had removed any tether, any anchor to that fiat dollar, so it's just running rampant, which is one of the reason why inflation is rampant. Because if you don't have anything to anchor something, it loses its value, and it's fluctuate, right? So every time that you have a money system that is backed by gold, it keeps inflation down, it keeps cost of living livable, and so forth and so forth. We can go on and on the subject, but regardless, that's why it means Ace of Pentacles is usually new beginning, new financial system that is tangible, that is better. It's a new opportunity. So apparently there is a system, a new system right now, but the Moon card underneath as an aspect. So aspect is basically card that are close by affects the reading of a particular card. That's basically what it is. And if you want to know more about aspecting, Janine Marijo, she used to do Patreon, but I think now she's with Beyond Mystic. So if you want to get more about it, she's the only person that have really explained aspecting in a very good way in regards to tarot reading. So anywho, side note. Sorry about that. But this new financial system with that Ace of Pentacles, with the Moon card underneath as an aspect, is telling me that it is there, but it is a secret. Well, I guess it's an open secret. The cat is out of the bag, but it's telling me that the system is there, but it's still being convoluted somehow. It's not out in the open. It's not being launched. It's there, like running on sleep mode of sort with that moon card, if that makes any sense. So there is a new financial system in place, but it's still in sleep mode. It's not out in the public. It's not it's not being advertised, it's not being talked about, but it's there in the background, sleep mode running, if that makes any sense. So situation with that devil. So the devil, it means anything that is in excess, anything that is uh, 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 that keeps you in bondage, that is rampant, or that is out of hand, anything of excess. Usually that's what the devil card means to me. It's not necessarily a bad card, but in this particular situation, it's as if saying the money system that we're seeing, the financial system, the banking system is not doing too great because it's overextending. Either it's money, the financials, or they're doing way too much that they can afford to do, if that makes any sense. So anytime, for me, the devil card is excess, that you overreaching or you overdoing things, that you are living above your means, kind of thing. So at least that's what is coming across for me with the banking system, the financial system, and both of them are one and the same, right? So it's overextending itself. So then the Eight of Wands is a fast moving card. Now, usually when I see the Eight of Wands, it means that everything is fast moving. Things are aligning itself in a way to your favor. Usually it's a beautiful card. It's a very lucky card. It's things are aligning, in your favor and moving quickly for you. But here it feels like, because of the devil card that is aspecting underneath, it tells me that things are fast moving, but to the destruction of the financial system, to the destruction or detriment of the banking system, because they have overspending. They have been living in excess. They have been, living in that fake world for such a long time that it's moving, is fast moving toward its destruction. Okay, so now, interestingly enough, in the past, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is usually it's a major arcana. That's one thing, and it's a change of luck. It's as if your luck have turned either for the worse or for the best. But here, it's saying that things have changed for the better somehow. But maybe we're not able to see it right now. There's have been a switch to the financial system. And the reason why I say maybe for the better is because the Knight of Wands, now usually the Knight of Wands is a beautiful card. For me, it's a fast moving card. Anytime that you see Wands is motivation, is passion, is a movement card. All Knights are movement, fast moving. And it's also on my white hat military card as well. It's telling me that, somehow, some way, the good guys have made a shift, have turned the fortune of the financial system, or take a hold of it, or took control of it and change it to their advantage, or to something that is probably better. However, in the next 6 months, we're not going to be able to see it. We're not going to be able to see it with that Eight of Swords. Now, Eight of Swords is, as you can see, this lady, she is in bondage. She's not able to see it. She's not able, or somebody, there's more to the picture, or there's some kind of a delay that's causing the new system from coming in, that there's a delay of sort, or there's more to the story that we're not seeing as of yet, or that's not being revealed right now. So the next 6 months, things are going to get a little uncomfortable, a little harsher, because we're going to be still feeling stuck in this whatever system that we're seeing right now. There's not going to be a lot of movement because there's going to be a lot of secrecy going on, or there's things that's not being revealed as of yet. But even though things are going to feel like it's going to be a lot of movement, but we're not going to see any quick resolution. We're going to be still stuck in limbo, if that makes any sense. Oh, wow. Okay. So in the next 6 months, you're going to have to hold on tighter because, things are going to be looking still grim, still moving fast, and not a lot of people are going to know what's going on. So the media is probably not going to be talking too much about it. They might breeze through that information, but they're not going to give a lot of info, a lot of details, as the financial system continues to show hiccups, right? Okay. Now, the next question that we have, what advice to the people? Because we do need some guidance. I know, again, gold and silver is probably one way to go, or try to buy food, have to have some cash, to do what you can, if you can, to weather the storm. But I'm curious to see, what the cards have to share on that. What advice to give to the general public about the banking system, the financial system, how to better weather this storm, right? This weirdness. Oops. Oh, magician. Communication, okay. Again, let's what advice to give to the people in the next 6 months pertaining to the banking system, the financial system. Advice. Oh wow, the moon shows up again. That's interesting. A major arcana. 7 of Pentacles. It's about autonomy. Situation. 9 of Cups in the background. Okay, let's pull out more cards because it can mean different things. The King of Cups. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles. Present. And the 3 of Cups, potential outcome. 7 of Wands, clarification. And Justice card, clarification. Okay, that's interesting. So the Moon card saying that things are going to be unclear for the next 6 months. You're going to have to proceed with caution. You're going to have to use your best judgment kind of thing. Things are going to get dark before it gets better. So this is where you're going to have to hold on, really have faith, really, stand strong, right, against adversity, because the 7 of Wands as an aspect is about standing your ground, really wearing the armor, of God, of faith, of whatever you believe, to keep you strong in your belief to weather through this storm, because things are going to get dark before it get better. And also, situation is about being self-sufficient as much as you can, meaning have some coins, right? Have some cash, have some food, do the regular prep as much as you can to be self-sufficient, right? Because if you are prepared, or somewhat as much as prepared as you can, things will work out for you. Because the Justice card for me, it's about, it could be about communication, about things working out. It could be about truth revealing itself, but here it feels a lot like things will work out for you, like balance, right? A balance, you will get balance if you are somewhat ready. You will be able to weather the storm. So okay, now with the past, with the King of Cups, the King of Cups tells me that, you know, the bad guys, usually the King of Cups is a group of people, or it's usually the bad guy card for me. They're very good at manipulates one emotion to push a certain narrative, right? With that King of Cups. And so it's as if to say that this group of people, those cabal, whatever you want to call them, right? They're still going to be trying their best to hold on. So it's as if to say that with the King of Cups, they're going to be trying to hold on to the narrative, hold on control to the financial system, to the banking system as much as possible. With that Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles can be about being frugal, about being conservative about money. But here it feels like it can, another way, one way of looking at it is about trying to hold on to power. But here is saying that eventually, you know, with that Three of Cups, things will work out. Things will work out somehow for people if you're able to stand strong, if you're able to hold on, you know, but, you know, weather the storm for the next 6 months, things will work out for you somehow. And the other way of looking at it, that if things might be unclear for the next 6 months, but if you are, again, still self-sufficient, you'll be able to weather the storm. Things will work out for you. And because a lot of people have become aware, awakened to the pandemic, to what's been happening, a lot of people have naturally been prepping, whether they realize it or not. And because of this, they have been very cagey about money, about their spending. So because of this, the people who are frugal, who are conservative, who have to do the prep work, you know, in the past few months, they will be in a better position. They're better. They will fare better somehow, you know, especially if, you know, you're strong, you know, you keep it together, you hold on, hold the line, so to speak, right? If you hold the line and you're able to stay strong and you're able to conserve your money, you conserve your energy and be self-sufficient, you will do better than most, right? So this is the advice that the cards wants to share. So the next 6 months, things are going to look pretty crappy. But for the person that has prepared themselves financially, or have done prep work, right? Preppers work, right? You know, buy some food, put aside, when that particular group will do way better as opposed to the people who have not. So, oh wow, okay. So at least we have an idea of what to expect. And I hope this video has been helpful, because I know a lot of people, you know, are trying to make do, right? I'm one of them. And it's good to know, to see what the cards have to share, right? And if you're not prepped up as of yet, or if you're not ready, consider having a plan of action, right? To at least keep you alive for the next 6 months, to weather the storm somehow, right? Either financially or with food situation. See what you can do with what you have, if it is possible. And if you do, it will, whatever little it is, it will go a long way. So I hope, again, this was helpful. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.